It's that time again for Dave's Daily Picks.
It is June 4, 2025, and this is Dave's Daily Picks pod, which can be found on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm Dave Sellers. You can find me on Twitter X at Dave's Daily Picks. Not gonna lie, last two nights have been bad. Especially the last night, 0-3. 1-5 to start the week after two winning weeks in a row that had us up 13 units. So we're still good overall. You know, last night was kind of rough from the fact of I took a really big stance against the Fever. I guess they don't have to play defense if they shoot threes like that. But the Mystics, if they make their free throws, we cover. Olin Arenado, he goes 1 for 5 last night. We had under 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. He gets on via an infield single. Run comes in off of so he gets an RBI and a hit. And then the Storm team total over 88.5. They get off to a slow molasses start. Only put up 30 points in the first half. They tried for us, though, in the second half, putting up 53 points. So it's just a bad day yesterday. Last 2 days have been bad. Actually, the last 3 days have been bad. But I'm getting the pot out early in the morning instead of late afternoon, like I have been. Put a little bit extra time in today. And I got 3 plays for you guys. All MLB, because WNBA is off. By the way, I'm thinking about CFL tomorrow. Let's see. All right, first play of the day. Reds and Brewers. This game starts at 2:40 Eastern time, guys. The Reds host the Brewers in the rubber match of their 3-game series. The Reds are minus 120 favorites, and the total is set at 9. For the Brewers, this is a bullpen game. And they're going to start off with DL Hall, who's done great as an opener in 2 appearances this year, going a combined 5 innings, only allowing just 1 run. For the Reds, they send out Andrew Abbott, who has to be on the watch list for NL Cy Young. 5-0, 1.15 ERA, whip of 1.03 in his last 5 starts, spanning 28 2/3 2-run runs. And this Brewers roster has only hit 261 combined average against him in their careers. I don't expect a lot of runs in this game. Bullpen games can lead to unders because the pitchers are constantly changing. So a batter can't see the same pitcher 2 or 3 times. And Abbott's on the mound for the Reds. But I'm just going to be safe here and back the Reds money line, just in case something quirky happens. So we'll go Reds money line minus 120. And one other thing, the Reds have won Abbott's last 3 starts. So let's see if we can get that to continue. Last 2 plays are going to be player props. First one, Chris Sale over 18.5 recorded outs. The Braves need a win today after losing 3 of 4 and 6 of 8. And the good news, they have the right guy on the bump. Sale has had a great year. 3-3, 3.06 ERA, whip of 1.24. And he's facing the Diamondbacks today, who as a team in their careers have only hit 222 against him. They've been letting Sale go later in games as long as he keeps the pitch count down. In his last 3 out of his last 5, he has gone over this, going 7-7 and 6 2/3. And like I said, Braves really need a win today. And this is a plus money shot on DK, plus 124. He's got a good feeling about Chris today. Next, Stephen Kwan over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs for the Guardians. Kwan gets the pleasure facing Clark Schmidt today in Yankee Stadium. Kwan is 6 for 12 lifetime against the righty, which has been a strength for him against righties this year. Hitting .319 with all 5 of his home runs have come against right-handers. Also this year, He's already 1 for 1 with a walk, a hit, and a run against Schmidt. This game's going to be a high-scoring affair. I almost played the over, but decided to go just straight with Quan because I think he's going to get on the bases today. He's going to get knocked in, or he's going to have multiple hits. Sorry about that. My light just went out for those on video. All right, let's recap here. We have Reds Moneyline minus 120. Sale to record over 18.5 outs. That's plus money, like plus 124 on FanDuel. And Stephen Kwan over 1.5 hits plus runs plus RBIs. All right, guys, I really appreciate all the support, even though I've gone through a little bit of a drought here. Also, I'm not sure for those on video, I am wearing the fedora today and a different suit jacket. Just trying to switch it up here. Plus, I didn't feel like doing my hair. All right. Find the Dave's Daily Picks pod on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and find me at X at Dave's Daily Picks. This is Dave's Daily Picks pod out. Oh, real quick, as always, bankroll management's the key. Catch y'all later.